C N B. And today I am back with another ASMR video. Today is going to be a classic ear-to-ear whispered ramble. And we're going to get into a lot of topics today. A lot of things been going on behind the scenes, a lot of things that I want to talk about and kind of inform you guys on, as well as just kind of explain the inactivity on the channel. But before we get into all that, I want to give you guys a message from today's sponsor, me. Once upon a time, I used to do non-ASMR content. Well, I'm happy to say I'm bringing that content back. With all these new games coming out, I wanted to get back to streaming throughout the day, and I'm going to be doing that streaming in one place, twitch.tv/collectandplay. The link to follow me is in the description. Now enjoy tonight's video. Welcome back. Great sponsor, that guy. That's a great sponsor. Anyways, I really just kind of wanted to come on here and give a little bit of a face-to-face, a little bit of a ramble, a little one-on-one time, or one-on 100,000 time. Shout out to all of you guys. It's still very surreal that we have now surpassed 100,000 subscribers. I don't know how long this little honeymoon phase will last, but I'm still on cloud 9 about that. But you guys might have noticed that I've been really inactive lately, and there's a couple reasons for that. One, I've been busy. I will try and put some clips in now of, just stuff around the house. I've got a garage that I need to paint. When we bought this house, the garage was, for whatever reason, not on the scope of work for the house. It just it was a new construction house, so it was a new construction. But I guess D.R. Horton does not do garages. I mean, they do the sheetrock and stuff, but they don't paint garages, is what I'm trying to say. So I have an unpainted garage that I would very much like to get painted. But not only that, I want to weatherproof it and kind of get all the bugs out, because I want to turn it into a home gym. And you might have noticed in that video a couple of legacy items that you may have seen in the past, like the neon sign, like my weight bench that was in the background of my old townhouse, like the big mirror that was also in the background of my old townhouse, and the weights and stuff. Those are going to live in the garage, but I don't want them to get dirty. I don't want them to be full of bugs and stuff, so I really want to weatherproof or bug-proof the garage, and I've started to do that a little bit with different sprays and different anti-bug spray and just preventative sprays. But I need to go really go in there and clean the whole thing out. I need to make sure that everything is just completely clean, and get all the bugs out, all the residual bugs, because I did spray, but there was still some bugs already in there, and a lot of them have died, and they're just kind of still sitting in there, and it's kind of gross. And I plan on making that a gym, a home gym, and if it's not pristine, if it's not clean, I'm going to use that as an excuse to not work out. Oh, it's gross in there, I don't want to go get on the floor, it's covered in bugs and stuff, or I don't want to go and pick up the weights, it's got cobwebs on it, or whatever. So that is something that I've been kind of working on. And you might be thinking, CMP, that's nothing, it's just a matter of doing it. Well, we had so many boxes in there from the move, and I'll put another video up now of basically where I've moved them to. We have a little small living room front area when you walk in the front door. It's just basically like a 10-foot or maybe 15-foot by 15-foot room. there's just a ton of bugs right now. I'm really ready for the fall weather. So, one, it'll get cooler outside, but two, all those bugs will start to go away. They kind of come out in the summertime, more or less here. And I know there's probably some of you guys watching in like deeper south that are like, bro, you have no bug. You wouldn't last a day in South Georgia or in Florida or, you know, like the more the tropical areas of the South. And I'm well aware. I've been there during the summer. It's not fun. Not fun at all. But that doesn't mean that, you know, we don't have the same issues. It's just the severity of the issue is probably way less. But I've had kind of that going on, as well as, you know, we did hit 100,000 subscribers, and with that, kind of came this big like sigh of relief. I've been really grinding and like putting a lot of focus into the channel, or I had been putting a lot of focus into the channel, and basically when we hit that 100,000 subscribers, it was like, you know, I had this big goal and I accomplished that goal. And not to say that it didn't like keep me motivated, because I am still motivated and I'm not going anywhere. I don't want you guys to think that I'm leaving, or, you know, stopping ASMR and doing other things, you know, prioritizing with other things. This channel will always be a priority, and I will never stop uploading on this channel. Well, I don't want to say never, because, you know, who knows what could happen 5-10 years from now. But long term, I will still be uploading on this channel. Yeah, we hit 100,000 subscribers, and it was just kind of an opportunity for me to just kind of breathe for a minute. You know, take a second and, you know, take some time off, essentially. You know, when I wake up every morning, I think the first thing I think of is like, all right, what do I need to record today? It's not like, hey, eat breakfast. It's not like, hey, you know, what can you do around the house? It's always been, hey, what can I record today? What's going on? What games are updated? Is there any new seasons out? Is there any new games out? And that is, one, unhealthy for me, and two, with this new house, there's a lot of stuff that needs to get done, as you can see, as I showed you in those videos, and it's just, it was an opportunity for me to kind of take a step back and kind of reevaluate some things. You guys are obviously still a very, very high priority for me, and that's why I'm kind of making this video instead of, you know, acting like, you know, I'm still uploading every day, or, you know, whatever. I feel like I owe you guys at least some sort of explanation as to why the content has been, you know, slowing down. Truthfully, not only that, you know, we've been doing wedding stuff. We gotta figure out a wedding venue, a wedding date. You know what our plan is. You know, honeymoon, stuff like that. And you know, that takes a lot of time, and it's not something that I want to be like, you know, halfway in on. I want to be fully in on, you know, doing whatever. You know, Apollo decided to come in here and lick his feet. It's not something, you know, that you want to be half-ass on when it comes to, pardon my French, of course, when it comes to, you know, planning a wedding, because, you know, I actually got a compliment from one of the venues. They said that it's nice that I was, you know, super, you know, I was involved in the conversations that we were having, because you know, usually the groom is just kind of something that, you know, it's just like, whatever, but it is what it is. We hit 100,000 subscribers. I've been dealing with wedding stuff. I've been dealing with chores chores around the house, projects around the house. I didn't even talk about the fact that we're going to be getting a fence soon. I'm just waiting on the HOA to approve it, and then we'll have a backyard fence. But on top of that, yesterday was my 30th birthday. My 30th birthday. And I told myself that when I hit 30, I was going to start prioritizing my health more. Again, you guys that have been with me for a long time, you can go back and you might not notice, because it's kind of like when you look at somebody over time, they look the same. But if you go back and maybe watch some videos from like 5 years ago, man, I was in pretty good shape. Of course, I'm older now, but I mean, 30 in the grand scheme of things is not old. There's no reason for me to be, inactive. I have good bones, I have good muscles, and I don't have any issues with, disabilities or anything. I stayed relatively healthy my entire football career. I never tore any muscles. It's not like I have a bum knee or anything. I really, really, really need to get physically active, and it starts with building that gym in the garage, but it also starts with having the mindset that I need to take care of myself, and it's just something that I haven't really had in a long time. So, it's like a snowball effect. I need to start making lists. I need to start, categorizing things as, something that I have to do today, something that I want to do, and then something that, I'll do it tomorrow or something. But I don't know. I don't know where this video is kind of turned into just a smorgasbord of talking points at this point. I don't know why my alerts are going off when I don't even have my alerts on, but okay, interesting. But that's another thing that I want to redo, is my alerts. But I digress. Another big reason why I've kind of been taking some time off is because there's about to be a huge flood of new games. More specifically, 2K25 and Call of Duty, which have been two massive, influences on this channel. And I feel like when those games do come out, it's going to be maybe a span of a couple months where we're live a lot. And I kind of want to just be ready for that and not be burnt out. I'm not going to lie to you guys, I feel a little burnt out when it comes to streaming, when it comes to making videos. And I felt like I needed this time. We were just pushing. We were pushing for that 100,000 subscriber mark, and we got there, and then it was just like, whew, okay, let's take a step back. Let's reset. Let's refocus. What are the most important things in my life? Okay, my fiance. Okay, my physical health. Okay, this house. Let's kind of focus on those things for a bit. We can come back to the channel later, but let's kind of start focusing on some other things, because this channel has taken so much of my focus for so long, and it still will. It still will. Just as you guys can tell, in the last week, it's a little bit less. And I'm really apologetic from a creator point of view, but I'm not apologetic from a human point of view. It's honestly long overdue, and I feel good about where I'm at personally. Maybe not so much self. Because if you're not, it's going to be much worse in the long run. Become a snowball effect where all of a sudden you're putting everything else in front of your own self. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Take care of yourselves. Long story short, take care of yourself. I'm not saying be selfish. I'm not saying be completely selfless. There's got to be some sort of balance in between. Don't ignore your side.